Hey guys, so I'm probably gonna end up filming another intro because I look a mess right now, but I am vlogging I'm doing the Market for Makers here in Houston at Post Houston. I literally just spent the past hour like packing up I would say this is 3/4 of the things I have. I obviously don't want to bring my inventory. I'm just gonna go take the setup, like the clothing rack, I'm gonna put that together, the mirror, the table, things like that, and then that way tomorrow morning I can just bring in the shelves, put in the inventory, and hopefully just be done. I look a mess. Like, I literally promise you I got my hair done yesterday and I sweat so much and then it starts to rain on me, but I'm gonna go set up a little bit, come home, literally just freaking rest, and then tomorrow will be show day. So I just finished setting up the market. I literally came by myself. My goal was just to get everything except my shelves and inventory in, and I would do the rest tomorrow. But I'm like, I sweat so much today putting the shelves into my car that I was like, I'm gonna do my hair and my makeup and look nice, and then sweat so much and be struggling to get these shelves in tomorrow, and I'm gonna be so upset. So I got everything done earlier than I expected. You have to be done by 7, and at 6:30 I was done with everything else, and I was like, I'm gonna go try it. So took my dolly downstairs, got the shelves. I literally put one on. I was like, that was not bad at all. And then I add the second one, and I didn't put it on there evenly, and it topped over both, and both of them just fell on the ground. And a super nice lady came up, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna hold your dolly for you, and then you can put them on. And honestly, that was just so nice. I'm gonna pray for her because I really needed that. I probably could have figured it out myself, but it was so much faster, her helping. All I have to do tomorrow is put the shelves on, put my inventory up, and tweak a few things, put up some signage, decorate my table a little bit more, figure out spacing. I don't know if I'm in a good spot. I'm in the back corner on the opposite of the door, but I'm on the wall. So it's if people go straight and then take a left and are doing the outside and then work their way in, it's a good spot. If people are just going to what they see first and not making it around, which I doubt. It's a 6-hour event. It's a huge holiday market. People are Christmas shopping. They want to see everything. So I think I'll be fine. But I'm really proud of myself because when I decided to restart this business and brand and stuff, I was like, okay, I need to look into what markets are in, because I feel that's really the route I need to go. And then I found that the Markets for Makers was accepting people in 2 weeks, and I was like, well, crap, I need to get it together. So I ordered all this stuff, ordered my setup. Mind you, I was going out of town and before those 2 weeks were even up, so I had a week to get all this done. Made a bunch of designs just so I could get a picture to submit for the application. It was the ugliest picture, and it accidentally made it onto the website. I had to beg them to take it down. So, and then from then I was able to add more designs, stuff that I actually really wanted to take my time on, added new things, got my site together, made a few sales. So this has been a very rewarding process. I've been working my butt off, also work full-time on top of that too. So I'm just really proud of myself for putting in the hard work. Not to say that I did any of this myself. Like I said, I had my mom is helping to come help me run the event. My dad helped, and I say helped, he basically made both of my shelves for me. And my family, friends, everyone is so supportive. Every time I mention it, it's never nobody's ever talked down on me or be like, oh, be realistic. Everyone's just talking of the future and oh, you could do this and you could do that. My friends have bought for me and shout me out all the time, so I really appreciate it. Or even if they just text me your stuff is so cute, that means so much to me. So I am starving. I have not eaten since 12, so I'm gonna go get dinner. Probably, I haven't been eating out a lot recently, but I feel I deserve it because I've just been so stressed and so busy. I kind of want HEB sushi. So I kind of want to reward myself and just relax tonight because tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I mean, like I said, I don't have much to do, so I can probably aim to get here at 9, and the event starts early shop. There's an early access thing at 10. So I could probably get here at 9 and be ready by 10. But I'm really excited. I'm very proud of my products and everything I've put into this. So I'm really excited for tomorrow. In terms of goal, the very minimum goal is to make back my fee. The vendor fee is $7.50, and if you include tax and parking, it's $8.50. So very minimum. Oh my gosh, I just realized I did not pay for parking today. Thank God I didn't get a ticket or tug. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. So minimum goal, which I'm not even gonna count this as one, $7.50 minimum. I think I have the potential to, if I'm shooting high, my actual goal is gonna be $3,000. I have no idea where that falls, but I have watched some videos on Market for Makers, specific vendor markets, and I've seen people do really well, and these people have been going to markets and are really experienced and have a variety of products. So I don't know how well it will work with just hats and a few crew necks, but like I said, I have faith. It's a 2-day market. I'm not even gonna set a realistic goal. My goal is $3,000, and I would be very happy because obviously I would make my vendor fee back. So I will probably update you guys tomorrow morning when I'm driving there, or maybe in the booth. Probably not in the booth because I don't know if I'm gonna want to talk. because it's so quiet in there. I was like planning on talking a little bit and then like filming myself it up, and I was like, I don't even want to do that. So I'm gonna go home and eat, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, so here we have the signage. They have a QR code for any customers to scan, as well as business cards. And then I have put little price list just through this here so that people can know how they could pay. And then here I also put price lists. That way it's just like kind of easier. Like if you're looking here, if you're asking, there's 2 different places. And then 2 different boards. These were so hard to load in, y'all, but I got all my hats on there. And then here have both styles of crew necks, and then a mirror so that if anyone wants to try on anything, and then just a little bit of decor, so a table runner, rug, obviously. But yeah. Okay, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. If not, you can't talk in it. Just kidding, you're not in it. I'm not even sure if y'all can hear this. If not, I'll do a voiceover, but I just want to give an update because I haven't really been filming the actual market. But so far, if I can put in a picture, I'll put it in here, but the Gapper has been the best seller. I only have the display left, so I'm going to try not to sell that one today. That way tomorrow it's still there, and then I can take pre-orders. Let's see, look at the Evening Readers Club, and then the Houston Born and Raised have probably been the next 2 popular. More the embroidery ones and the patch ones. And then the Christmas ones aren't doing too well, but that's to be expected. It's November, so I think the December market will be a little bit better for that. But yeah, so far I guess I'll insert an update of how many sales I've had so far, but I want to say it's around like 20, 25. I've made back my vendor fee, so like I said, that was like my minimum goal, so I'm very happy. So anything now I make is just complete profit. So I'll update you guys later. Okay, I'm back home now. I was going to do a recap after the entire market, but I actually decided I wanted to split it up by day just to kind of give a better idea. To recap, I got 28 sales and 31 items were sold. So some of the sales I did had multiple hats purchased. I sold 1 crew neck, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like 90 degrees outside, so I kind of understand. And funny story, they literally live in the same neighborhood that I do. They had just moved there, so I thought that was like really funny, fun connection. And then the other sales were obviously all hats. My best seller was my Houston Born and Raised design. It's a simple embroidered tan and black. Houston has the established date. Figured that would be a popular one. And then my next bestseller was the Yapper hat. Honestly, like I knew this would be popular just because this is like very common. I didn't think it'd be as popular. Like even if it didn't, like, I mean, it sold out, but I didn't have that many of them. I feel like everyone that came to the booth or like people that didn't make sales were like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Like I have to get this for so. And so it was like the most popular thing said, which is so funny. Too Pretty for a Job. Like any of the funny like ones, like a Literally Just a Girl, like anything that has like a TikTok phrase in it or whatever that's even from, all of those things like were best hits in terms of like things that people picked up. People walked by and were like, oh my gosh, like we should go look at that. But overall it was a really great day. I made back my vendor like booth fee and then parking, and then I'm also including the tax in my vendor booth fee because it was $50 for tax. So I made back all of that and then some, so I'm really happy with that because like I said, that was like my bare minimum goal. I didn't hit the halfway mark for my big goal, which was $3,000, so the half would be $1,500. Didn't hit that, but like I said, that was a kind of a crazy unrealistic goal. So I'm happy that I got, like I said, the minimum goal and then some. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very happy with how it went. Honestly, it was a great event, like great people, like lots of traffic. Like there really wasn't, I mean, a lull would be considered a time for me to sit down and like eat like 5 crackers and then somebody else came. But there was like a rush time where like the whole booth was full and there's not really a lot of space for people to look. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, guys. But yeah, overall, great traffic, great people. Like the music was bumping, like we were having a great time in there. I ended up taking out all my inventory and just leaving all my signage and everything else there and packing that up. Just because if something were to happen to it, I'd kind of be screwed because I'd have nothing for tomorrow. Just took the tubs home and then obviously my dolly. And then tomorrow we can get there a little bit later. So we can get there at 10:30 this morning. We had to be there by 9. So I plan to just, take my little dolly back up there. And then tomorrow is also breakdown. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, hey. I'm not really looking forward to that because Loaded In was really crazy and tough, but also I was there by myself. 2 of my sisters are coming tomorrow to help me out, so I'm hoping that'll be a lot easier because those shelves are so freaking hard to transport. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna go to bed. I have a few more hats that I need to brand that I just didn't get around to. It's like literally 3 of them. I'm gonna brand them. Gonna eat dinner, take a bath, and then literally go to bed. Like, it's, I don't know what time it is now because my watch is on, but I would say it's probably 7. I'm literally going to bed at 8. I don't care. I'm so tired. So I will hopefully update you guys either on the way there or while I'm sitting in the booth. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys. Okay, that was so disrespectful. My phone like literally just disconnected because it connected to CarPlay and then it like could not get a video to save its life. So anyways, I'm on a time crunch, which is why I'm recording while I'm driving. I know that's so terrible, but I'll be okay. I'm on my way to Starbucks because I feel like I deserve a treat. And yesterday I drank a whole energy drink, which I never do, and it did not do crap. Like obviously I didn't get enough sleep, but like whatever. So I'm going to get the sugar cookie almond latte from Starbucks because it's blonde espresso and that's supposed to be stronger than normal espresso. And I've been wanting it and I feel like I deserve it. Today I want to do a lot better of recording. I tend to give myself a lot of anxiety by, or at least in the past I have, like overdoing things. And so now that I know like myself better, I was like, my focus is just like figuring out the market, like seeing what I need to do. I got like several videos at the beginning which I could make reels of. But I wish I had sat down beforehand, which I know better. I know to do this, but I just didn't, to like sit down and decide what content I wanted to get. That way I knew exactly what footage I needed. So I don't know, if I have some downtime today, maybe I'll plan stuff, or if not, like, I'll try to get every kind of video I could think of. And then again, I have the holiday market. I have 2 holiday markets coming up, so no stress there. And then as for the YouTube channel, I want to do a little mini time lapse of me setting up my display. I mean, all I'm doing is like putting the inventory back out. And I don't put all of the hats out, so it's just like one design of each, and then like people can try those on. Maybe I'll just like walk you all through my process, like do a time lapse. I want to show you my outfit. I don't know if any of you guys watch like other creative videos, but there's someone named Brenna Co. Her name's Brenna, and I love watching her market videos, and she always does like outfit of the day, and I think that's so cute. And I meant to do it yesterday, but today I feel like my outfit is really cute, because I don't know, it's comfy, and then it'll feel good for whenever I'm like packing up, but it's still cute. Like it's still just as cute as my outfit yesterday. It's just like I'm not wearing jeans or something that I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna want to like pack up. So, and yeah, I'm about to go get my Starbucks, and I'll probably hopefully say something when I get there, or it might just cut to me the time lapse of me putting the stuff up. We'll see. So it is now Monday. I honestly was just very pooped when I got home yesterday, so I didn't really feel like recording a recap. And ignore the boxes in the back. This is the stuff that I've unloaded that I still haven't like organized and unpacked. I was just like, I just need it at the very minimum like into my room. So yeah, so I'm gonna go over yesterday's summary and then go over the entire market summary as a whole. So on Sunday it was a little bit slower, which is to be expected, but it was honestly about the same, just like a little lower. So total sales, I had 881.60. My average order value was $31. I had 26 orders, and then on Saturday I had 28. So not that much less, but my average order number was higher. Some of the hats I sold out of, and I just wanted to keep them on display. That way I could like take a pre-order because I knew I was going to restock them. I had them still buy it as if they were going to buy a physical hat that we had there. And then went in the note section, had them put their name and then address. And then there's a section where you can like mark as fulfilled. You just unmark that. And then from there, yeah, I made sure that the title, like I duplicated the listing so it said pre-order and everything else was the same. Just so I know like inventory-wise, it's not taking out my inventory and I know exactly like who's getting what versus just taking like a generic pre-order. So yeah, now I have that, and then like I go on my orders, I have like those as open and unfulfilled orders, and then I'm doing free shipping because obviously like if they were there at the market, they could have bought it in person had it not sold out and they still wanted to support, so I'm not going to charge them for shipping for that. That's pretty much it. It was slower, but the way that they had the market go was every hour. I guess you signed up for like an hour to go in. I don't think you had to leave by the end of the hour. Honestly, I'm not really sure. So every hour a new wave of people were coming in. Oh my god. A new wave of people were coming in, and it was actually really nice because I feel like it gave people a chance to get to go to every booth rather than like being so crowded. You're just like, oh my gosh, I want to get out of here, or I can only go here because that's where there's space. So let's go over the analytics for the entire weekend. Drum roll, please. I did not meet my goal at all, but that is okay because I intentionally set a super high goal knowing I would be very happy if I reached it, but I feel like it was making me push because that's where I wanted to get to, and knowing like it is possible, but also maybe not realistic. I feel like that just gave me a greater push. So total sales for the weekend, 1801.25, and that's all in person. I didn't get any online orders. Total of 54 orders. Average order value, I'm saying orders, but it's actually like purchases in person. The average order was $30.86. Bestseller, I sold, oh, there's a tie. Honestly, I didn't even know this. Okay, so I sold 9 Houston born and raised club embroidered hat. I knew that the Houston design would be popular like for Houston, but it was just like, I think because it was tan and the black embroidery, very simple, like the design was like, can kind of go with anything. I feel like that's all that together made it as popular as it was. But I sold 9 of those, and then I also sold some pre-sales, so that would be my bestseller. But that was a brand new hat. I've never posted, I might have it on the site, but didn't advertise it because I wanted to save it for the market. Next most popular was Pretty Girls Drink Matcha. That was also an embroidery hat, green with pink embroidery. It's kind of funny because the first day I think 3 of them sold, so I was like, yeah, I expected to be popular, but that was about where I expected. And the next day then I sold the rest of them. The next best sold was Texas Camo Hat. I love this hat, so I'm so happy that people love it because I have been loving camo so much, like out of nowhere. I liked it when I was younger, and then I feel like it's just coming back. And so like I literally had the PNG of the hat sitting on my iPad for like a month before finally like, okay, it's gonna be pink. And then I didn't even know what I wanted to say. I don't know, I love it. That's one of my favorite hats, so I'm really happy that everyone else felt the same way. And then the next one is the Evening Readers Club embroidered hat. I'm kind of confused. It says I sold 5. Oh, Evening Readers. Okay, I got confused. Yes, so Evening Readers, I sold several of those online beforehand, so that means I only had, I guess, 5 of them in stock. And then I also did some pre-sale. I think I sold 3 of those for pre-sale, so about 8 total. Yeah. So that's pretty much all the analytics that I have. I am gonna go back in December, so it's gonna be the exact same venue, exact same setup. This was their autumn market. So this next one is going to be the holiday market, so a little bit more festive, more people are going to be there shopping like with gifts in mind, things like that. So I'm trying to think of the best tips. For one, I only bought 100 business cards because I wasn't sure, you know, how many people were going to take them, what that was going to look like. So I also had a sign that had a QR code on it and kind of just, I think I said connect with us at the top. It was nice to be able to like, hey, scan this, that way you can follow us on Instagram, or, you know, if you're second guessing a hat, you can always go back and buy it later. So overall, Market for Makers was honestly a great opportunity. Like, it was great exposure for my business. The people were so nice. Like, I don't have a single bad thing to say about this market. Like, the people running the market were super nice, like constantly going around making sure you had water, like parking was great. Like, I literally don't have a bad thing to say about this. Great location. The customers were so nice. Like, so many people genuinely like wanted to support and like, you know, ask what other markets I'm doing, like how to, you know, follow me on Instagram. And like a lot of people just complimenting my work and things like that and just telling me to keep it up. Like, it's just very, very sweet people. And then the businesses too, like small business. I mean, usually small business owners are very nice people in general, but like everyone was just very nice and supportive. Like, that's usually the case, but still. I haven't edited this yet, but I probably didn't get a lot of footage of the actual market. That's because I didn't think about the fact that my phone was my cash register. So when I went to go set up the time lapse to like record customers, I was like, I can't ring people up and also record. So I'll have to figure that out. But like as you go, you just learn different things. For suggestions for any future videos or anything about this market, like feel free to comment or reach out. I'll link to my Instagram, website, TikTok, email, whatever I can think of. I want to do like a market prep video, so maybe before my next market I'll do that. I kind of record like restocking, making new hats, like picking up stuff, because that'll be a different setup. I'll be doing a table and then a shelf only instead of doing like a whole 10 by 10 10 by 8 setup. I love watching those. I love watching like market prep and then like following up with the market, so we'll see. But the goal for now, I want to be realistic, so probably to post once a month. I want to do more, but like at a minimum, that way I could stick to once a month for sure. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna wrap this up here because I know I love to talk. But yeah, if you have any questions, suggestions, or want to buy a hat, want to buy a custom hat, feel free to comment below, DM me on Instagram, email, all of the things. But yeah, thank you all so much, and hopefully I'll see you next in a market prep video. Bye.